going on YouTube? You're watching Fixed by Shaq, and in today's video I'll be showing you how to set up Google as your main search engine here on Google Chrome browser. And the coolest part about this is that I'll be showing you how to permanently fix this issue, because there are temporary solutions, but in this video I'll be showing you the permanent solution so you're always here at Google search engine itself. My name is Shaq, and in this channel I help you fixing tech related issues, so if you're into tech content, consider subscribing here to the YouTube channel. In today's video I'll be showing you how to perform this on a Windows device as well as on macOS operating system. In my case, I'm running both of the softwares in here in my MacBook, so if you also want to learn how to actually run two operating systems on your MacBook, do not worry, simply watch this video right here now in the card, which is going to show you how to install two operating systems in a single machine. So jumping straight into the tutorial, I know how annoying it is to have like Yahoo or Bing search engines always popping up in here. Do not worry, let's quickly fix this. The very first thing I'll ask you to do is to hop into settings here on Google Chrome. So once you're here, the very first thing we're going to be doing in here is hopping straight into search engine tab here on the left, right? Tap on search engine, and right here we've got as the main search engine Google, right? So if you have something else in here, make sure you change and keep it to Google and avoid tapping here or selecting any other search engine. So let's stick to Google and tap on set as default. This is the very first tab to make sure that you're always here with the Google itself. Now, next up, we're going to tap on manage search engines and site search. So over here, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be removing all these other search engines. As you can see, we've got Google, we've got Microsoft Bing, we've got Yahoo with yahoo.com, we've got DuckDuckGo and Yandex. So what we want to be doing in here is tap on these three dots here on all other search engines which are not google.com, and we want to make sure we delete it. Okay, so let's quickly delete the first one. Let's delete Yahoo, which is the most common one that keeps on annoying a lot of people with this search engine. DuckDuckGo, let's delete it. Delete. We've got Yandex as last. Delete and delete. Here we go. Now we only have google.com as the only possible option here that is set up to our Google Chrome browser as the default search engine, right? So once we're done doing this, we're going to tap here on back, okay? And once again, I'll ask you to tap once again here to see if they actually vanished and that the other search engines did not reappear here, okay? So double checking, we don't have any other search engine. That's great. We're going back. Now, if this doesn't fix the problem that you've got, if it keeps on appearing and appearing more times, do not worry. I recommend you to follow the entire tutorial so you make sure it doesn't happen again. The next thing I recommend you guys to do is to tap into extensions here at the left inferior corner and make sure you do not have any strange extension installed into your device, right? So if you've got any strange extension that you do not recognize or that you do not usually use, I would recommend you guys to uninstall it, right? Because it can be the case that you've got a spam extension that keeps on installing and installing the search engine, which is a custom one such as Yahoo or DuckDuckGo or Bing or anything like that, right? So you want to make sure you do not have any of those extensions. So make sure you only stick to the extensions that you have installed yourself and that you use it on a regular basis. Okay, so once you've checked your extensions, the next thing I would ask you guys to do is to tap here on Startup here at the left here. We've got a tab which is labeled as on Startup. So once you're here, you're going to select here the third option, which is open a specific page or set of pages. Okay, so once you tap on here, you're going to then tap here on add a new page. Now, in here, we've got a URL, which is simply a link, in other words, where we're going to be typing the google.com URL. So we're going to type the Google site, which is www google.com. Okay, so make sure it's written correctly and tap on add. Okay, so once this is done, we're gonna tap on startup once again, tap on you and Google, and then come back to on startup and double check if Google is here actually saved as the default page that will be opened, right? So if you don't find it here, if it didn't save, simply perform the same step, tap on add a new page and add the website again. Okay, now after performing this, if this still didn't help or if the problem still keeps on reappearing, we're moving into the next step, which will be to actually launch here the start. Okay, and then I want you to type uninstall, right? Uninstall, here we go. And then you've got in here add or remove programs, right? So I want you to tap on add or remove programs, and then you'll be here on this page, which is gonna display you a lot of applications that you've got here installed on your device. So what you want to do is you want to search for any strange application that you've got in here on your computer that you do not use. Okay, something that you've mistakenly installed by tapping on a spam advertisement online, because this might be the reason for this to happen, right? So I would recommend you guys to double check in here if you've got any strange application that you've installed that might be triggering or reinstalling that specific search engine right there. Now, another way of doing this is to actually go into start and then type run, okay? And then open up run by tapping on enter. And then over here, you're gonna type the following command, which is appwiz.cpl, okay? And then you're gonna tap here on okay. And you'll be brought here to the programs and features window where you can actually see all installed softwares or applications on your device. Over here, the advantage is that we have a much detailed information about all the programs, such as the publisher, the date it has been installed, the size, and the version. So over here, you can precisely detect which softwares you've accidentally installed and you want to uninstall it. Softwares that you do not actually need, okay? And if you have any doubt about the software that you're actually giving a look at, simply search it online on Google. Like, just take the name of the software and search it online to see if it's something that you've been using or not, okay? Now, next up, the next thing I would recommend you guys to do is to simply open up Windows Security, right? So you just want to search for Windows Security. Here we go. Tap once on Windows Security. It's going to take you a few seconds to load up, and then you're going to tap here on Virus and Threat Protection. So I would recommend you guys to tap on Quick Scan to scan for viruses here on your device. This can take like a few seconds all the way to a few minutes, depending on the amount of data that you've got on your phone. I mean, not on your phone, on your computer. But it's important to do because you might be having viruses as well that might be changing this on a regular basis, right? So I would recommend you guys to perform a quick scan to see if you have any virus. Now, if you've got an antivirus as well, a third-party antivirus such as Kaspersky or Avast or anything like that, you can also perform the quick scan on your antivirus. That's completely fine, okay? That's totally fine. Now, if none of these steps actually helped fixing the issue that you've got, you're left with one last option, okay? So it is to go back to your Google Chrome browser and then simply go to Reset Settings and tap here on Restore Settings to their original defaults, okay? So you're gonna tap on Reset Settings and all your settings will be set to default as factory settings here on your Google Chrome browser. This will help resetting and definitely removing everything, bringing it from scratch. But do not worry because this will only affect the settings and cookies and temporary site data. Your permanent data won't be affected. As you guys can see, this action will reset some Chrome settings and Chrome shortcuts, disable extensions, delete cookies and other temporary site data. Okay, bookmark, histories, saved passwords, they won't be affected, so do not worry about it. As you guys can see, they even recommend disabling extensions. This is something that we've done already, but by performing the complete original reset, this might help by resetting specific data that we do not have access to. Now, if you've got in here a MacBook device or a Mac operating system, do not worry, the process is pretty much the same. You just need to tap on these three dots, tap here on settings, and then you'll be here on settings where we're going to be performing the same thing. Hop into search engine, manage the search engines, and then we've got the on startup here, we've got extensions right here. Everything is actually here showing the same way as our Windows operating system. So you're gonna perform the same steps in here, but limited to the Google Chrome only, because you won't be having the same way of uninstalling apps. And honestly, I don't think it's necessary to uninstall a few apps here if you have the Mac OS operating system. The Google Chrome settings pretty much should be enough to solve the issue. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. If you find my content useful, if this video really helped you, do like the video, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel so I can reach out to more people and consequently help more people fixing their tech issues. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.